Hey guys, I'm Colwen. I'm here with Transformers, War for Cybertron, Siege, uh, Voyager class Megatron. This is the cell shaded version. And interesting thing about this is that this mold has been reused almost 20 different times. And kind of curious, Siege Megatron. What do you think about that? Quite frankly, Fleshling, despite a few flaws like lack of wrist articulation, you don't mess with perfection. Is that what you think? You think you're perfect? Yes. You know what? Actually, I'm going to disagree because, as you said, you do have a few flaws, but overall, it is a really good mold. Seriously, he's very strong and intimidating. He's got the nice cell shading look going on. What is cell shading? It's a way of painting the plastic to make it look like light is reflecting off it like metal, to make it look like it's out of the cartoon. I have seen some customizers do some incredible shell shading stuff, but he does it well enough. It's okay. This part right here is off of the Siege of Cybertron Soundwave. It's supposed to kind of recreate that whole barrel thing that he would have over his shoulder, and there are uses for it. I think there are. I might be wrong. There are uses for it when you put him into his tank mode. He's got the very good Megatron head. This is not G1 Megatron. This would be G2 Megatron turning into a tank. Which, of course, he's a gun, then he's a rolling gun, right? Yes. See, he agrees. I like how they recreated the little trigger things on the back here to kind of replicate the trigger things he had in his original gun mode. Let's bring in Film Noir Spider-Man. Let's bring over Scourge. Let's bring in Hubcap. And we've got Soda Can. We've got the car guys from Siege of Cybertron and Earthrise. And of course, we have to bring in Optimus Prime. And you can see that they look really good next to each other. We've got the honorable guy that will stop the evil Tyrannical, and the Tyrannical badass that will defeat. Good always fights back. Exactly. Before we get into articulation and transformation, let's bring in the other Megatrons. Alright, so let's bring in all the Megatrons. I have 2006 Classics Megatron, and he's going to be fun to film later on in Robot Mode. Oh, come on. Does he really need to do that? That is annoying with him. Where do we have next? We've got Transformers Prime Deluxe Class Megatron. We have the Legion class, the Commander class Legion scale one. We have War for Cybertron, the video game Megatron. I'm going to turn his cannon around so he can not block the guys behind him. We have the comic book Megatron from the 30th anniversary, Thrilling 30 line, I want to say. We have the red Megatron. I've got this cool little Burger King toy for the other Megatron. We have Siege of Cybertron, Tank Megatron. We've got Last Night Movie Megatron. And we've got the Kingdom Wars Core Class Megatron. The fun thing about Megatron as opposed to Optimus Prime is that Megatron's been all kinds of stuff. He's been a gun, Classics. He's been a weird space jet thing, the Prime guys. He's been a tank. He's been several different tanks. He's been several different jets. Megatron is not lacking when it comes to options for outfits. Let me go ahead and get these guys cleared out. Okay, so got the Robot Megatrons out of the way. Let's talk about his weapons real quick for a moment. He comes with two big old cannon things. He comes with the one here that has sword blades built into the side of it that can be hinged around and he can, wield it in the hand like a cannon with, like, laser swords or whatever, or like tripod it, like whatever. It's got a cool scope on there. I like it. I dig it. And his mega plasma cannon thing, and you can, oh yeah, that's a thing you can do. And then let's take this, and can we peg that in there? No, we can't peg that in there. Can we peg this on anywhere on here? There we go. I believe we have a new sonic screwdriver design. It's got hinges. Hinges are cool. Articulation wise, he's got a nice ball jointed head, and you will he stay looking up? Okay, he will not stay looking up. That sucks, but he does have that platform right there. He's got ball jointed shoulders going on here. He's got an elbow swivel. He's got a nice elbow going on. He's got universal jointed hips. Nice 90-degree leg. No forward and backwards, but he does have the in and out on the articulate on the foot, so you can get the nice wide-legged stance. And he does have a waist joint. Transformation. He does have a bunch of good siege ports. He's got one in the back of each foot, one on the side of each leg, one on each forearm, one on each shoulder, two on the back of his backpack, and like you could really load this guy up with a lot of weaponizer stuff. So that's some good ideas to look about. So his foot will hinge inwards and then relax out like that. The entire backpack, well, fold the fist in. Fold the fist in. Get the arms nice and straight. Take the backpack and fold it over on to himself. Like that. These arm things are going to fold backwards, and you're going to end up turning the entire waist around like that. These tank treads will hinge outwards, and then you'll take the backpack part here and fold it in between. And here we go. There's these tab slots. Okay. When you fold the backpack, I didn't. Okay. So the backpack was up like this. You're going to fold it around like this, and these tabs will go into those triangular position slots on either side there like that. Hinge all that together there. This part is going to become the turret, so we're going to take his cannon here and stick it on either end here. Oh, I got it on the wrong side. Hold on. There. And I think I'm still doing something wrong here. Should we go up on the front? Seems to want to fit better there. So we're going to stick that there, and I'm thinking I flip it forward like that. So that means he's going to go around like this. Now his legs are weird. You're going to turn them at the waist. You're going to come down here, and you're going to grab this panel here on either side of the legs and pull that out. Then angle the legs so they're facing outwards and hinge him up. Do I need to do this? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, hold on. Let me reorientate that. There's a hinge right in there that you're going to use to bring the leg up, and then use that thigh swivel to bring the leg up and around. And this tab here, this whole panel here is going to slide over and tab on there. So like that was a really weird thing. So I'm going to put the leg back to its original position. Open this tab here. Bring the leg out. Bend him at this weird inner knee thing going on here, okay? Then, using this swivel and this swivel. No, okay, I'm sorry. Keeping that where it's at, using the thigh swivel and this swivel on the inside here, you're going to hinge the leg forward. And there we go. This is pretty much... Oh, collapse that whole tank section. Yeah, this whole front of the tank section here ends up like this. After you unfold it away from the back, you need to collapse it back in. There we go. And look how that is some really painful yoga going on there. He's got his arms twisted behind his back. He got his back twisted over his shoulders. He's squatting with his legs facing backwards. That has got to be the worst case of robo yoga. Like, ow! But when you lay him flat, he makes a cool tank. I probably have this backwards, but I'm gonna roll with it because I'm a rebel like that. I'm a rebel with a cause. So yeah, you see, once you're a rebel with a cause, you're not a rebel anymore, are you? So let's go ahead and roll them out and bring in the other Megatrons. So here is Classics Megatron. Here is Video Game Megatron. Come on. We have here Transformers Prime Megatron and the Legions Cyberverse version. There's the Burger King non-transforming version. Come on, you guys are sitting there momentarily. There we go. That works. That works. We've got another movie one here where he turns into a jet. We've got a big old tank one here. We've got this tank one here. We've got another space jet one, stealth bomber. Yeah, he's got a whole lot of, and you can see right here how, yeah, there is a lot of similarities between those two tank modes. You could probably see the similarities in the robot mode too. But just look how drastically he is just from two different versions of a tank. And like two different versions of a space jet fighter. You know, like Megatron, he don't care. He turns into whatever he wants to turn into. Well, let me get these cleared out. So, Megatron here. Let's bring in Film Noir Spider-Man. Gonna go ahead and stand Megatron up. We'll bring in Scourge standing up and Hubcap kind of. There's the soda can. Maybe bring Megatron back down. And you know what? Yeah, I think that scales fairly nicely with each other. You know, a tank should be, you know, bigger than a semi kind of, or like bulkier and more armored up, and, you know. I'm not sure what Siege Megatron is going for right now, but since there's so many versions of him, I really can't see this one. There's this one, and then there's another version where it was a more normal paint job, and then there's all the repaints and remolds. They remolded this thing into a weird spaceship thing for a Shattered Glass Megatron, and I kind of wish I could get that. It's actually kind of cool. Should you get your own? There's lots to pick from. This one, when I got it back in the day, was like $30, $35. If it stays about the same price in box, like maybe it goes upwards of $40 because it's, you know, it's like a 6-year-old, 8-year-old figure now. But like loose, around $30 for it would be a really decent price. It's got a fun robot mode. It's got a good transformation. Oh, we need to bring in his compadre, his other wave mate, his nemesis. They look good together. You get one, you got to get the other. So, I'm Colwen. I've been talking about Transformers, War for Cybertron, Siege Megatron. It's a great all-around figure. The price should be stable on it. You should go get yourself one whenever you get a chance. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.